Hey friends, welcome to Heartland Family Adventures. Today we invite you to join us for a magical trip around the world at Epcot's World Showcase. Epcot is one of our favorite Disney parks, and the World Showcase includes pavilions representing 11 different countries around the world, around the Showcase Lagoon. This is one of our favorite places at Disney World because it's so relaxing and beautiful, and you can spend the entire day trying foods and drinks from different countries around the world and learning about different cultures. There are also some great rides, including Frozen Ever After and the Gran Fiesta tour starring the 3 Caballeros, and other experiences including amazing music and dancing and shows giving you an overview about the country that you're in. We welcome you to come and join us for a nice stroll around the World Showcase today to see some of our favorite spots. We hope you enjoy.
Epcot's really not that, it's maybe 10 minutes.
Yeah, Epcot you can either take the boardwalk path or you can take the Yacht and Beach Club path. And here's the entrance to the Disney boardwalk.
Let's go right on down there to the right.
Yep. Where we went earlier this week, we went Gran to Trattoria El Forno off of the boardwalk, or you can take this path.
And we're gonna keep going straight.
Yep, take you straight to the Disney Yacht Club and then the Beach Club Resort and then on to Epcot. And back here, if you look back behind us, you see this one and open.
So up here at the top of the bridge and you can see the Epcot ball.
We're going to be up in the 70s today. Should be perfect for Epcot.
There's that boat we just missed. They start at the Swan Dolphin, they come over, they hit the Yacht Club, and they go back over and hit the boardwalk, and then they make their way over to Epcot.
If you just missed the water taxi, if you're good with walking, I recommend just go ahead and walking, because by the time you wait for the next one, you could have already walked to Epcot.
Oh yeah, if you just missed it, it's half an hour before they come back, unfortunately. So.
And it takes about 10-15 minutes to get to Epcot walking. Which we don't mind to walk.
No.
Means I can have more snacks today, right?
Yeah, sure. Maybe not. I don't know if I could get another bacon and eggs.
I know our previous day we were at Epcot, we walked over 20,000 steps that day, that's a lot of laps around the World Showcase.
We'll be doing it again.
But the more laps you do, the more snacks from the holiday kitchen booths you can have, right? So, at least that's what I tell myself.
Mm-hmm.
The Yacht Club is really pretty.
Yeah, these are 2 great resorts. They have one of the better pools on property too. See that pirate ship? So cool.
And they also do like boating and fishing kind of excursions that you can rent for the day. And they'll take you out fishing. You can walk out on the dock to the little lighthouse and get some great pictures out on the water over there. And that's also their stop for the water taxi.
So in here you can come out and sunbathe if you want.
I know the last time we were here, they were showing movies. They were showing outdoor movies, Disney movies out here on the beach, and you could just find yourself a little lounge chair and watch a movie out here by the water. They also have a really nice pool.
It's the Yacht Club pool. It's a nice one, but I think the beach clubs is even cooler. You see the pirate shipping up there, climb up there and you get to the slide.
that little tube right there, that's the water slide.
That's so cool.
The access and convenience that you have to ride to Epcot. I mean, the Swan and Dolphin are great as well. These ones are definitely deluxe, you know, premier resorts. When we were here, we ate at the beach and the yacht club. We ate at
Ale and Compass.
the Ale and Compass at the yacht club has really, really good steaks. And the beach club we ate at...
They had the buffet.
Yeah.
Which would not be running right now.
Right now it's closed. But it was a really good buffet. Cape Maze.
So actually, I'd like to try that trattoria for dinner sometime, though.
Yeah. Yeah, if the breakfast was any indication, I bet their dinner would be amazing. I know we chose the trattoria over the Ale and Compass for breakfast just based on the options that they had on their menu.
Yeah.
Here's another great view. So here's the next water taxi coming in.
We're racing him. The dock's right up here. And he left before us. So he had a head start.
We're gonna be there. And we stopped to take pictures.
If you're not one to walk as much and you're not in a hurry, then sure, take the boat. Yeah. We want to maximize our park day, don't mind walking. Kind of want to get more exercise. There he goes. He's going to beat us by just a little bit. Another great thing now, there's just so many options of these resorts. You could also, you'd be going the wrong direction, but it's kind of fun too. You can walk over here and then take the Skyliner from here to Hollywood Studios.
Yeah, or when they bring back Park Hopper in January, that will be definitely a perk.
They announced they're bringing back Park Hopper next year, so you can come over to Epcot for a while and then go over to Hollywood Studios or vice versa. But you see the boats docking right there. By the time those people actually get ashore, we will have passed them.
And then you see the Skyliner going up and over.
Here we are. This is the World Showcase entrance.
The World Showcase entrance puts you out here right into the France Pavilion.
Not this.
And now we've got to turn it off because we're coming up to the
but I will say this
screening.
The screening has been no big. I mean, they're really quick, and the new scanners are wonderful. You just walk right through, don't take anything out of your bag.
Yeah, it's been amazing. We haven't had to wait for screenings or security at all.
Here goes the Skyliner. And we're back. So
that took all of like 2 minutes.
2 minutes just to walk through a line, and we never stop moving. Stop for 2 seconds for them to screen your temperature, and then you go through the new scanner. Just walk right through the metal detector unless it beeps at you, which has only happened once it's our 5th day. But otherwise you just walk right through, walk right up, scan your magic band, and you're in.
Today we're going to be walking around the World Showcase. Mostly just spending our time over here today and trying some of the holiday kitchen food booths around the world, and some snacks and some drinks today.
Speaking of snacks and drinks, let's find some.
It's a gorgeous day.
We've had 2 cold days, and today is perfect.
That's beautiful. Yeah, we've been freezing the last couple of days. So this is what we hope for when we come to Florida. So we're going right. After we coming into the World Showcase entrance, we're gonna go right today and go around to France first. It's pretty quiet this morning. Park just opens at noon, so we're right about at that time.
We're got 10 minutes to go.
Yep.
A good tip: don't look at that time and think, "Oh, that's when I'll get there." The park's open probably. We made it to Hollywood Studios an hour early, and the gates were already open.
Yeah, they're letting people come in.
I think
walk around.
It's an hour. I would assume that it's an hour before the posted time that you can come in. All the shops will be open. Some of the food locations will be open.
Yeah, nice chance to kind of walk around the parks before they start to get crowded. You're going to see some of the pretty decorations. You see sort of an empty park.
Yeah.
Yeah, this Gran pavilion will be crowded. We've got some really pretty holiday decorations here. And the little ornaments. Some of their shops are closed here, but they've got a lot of their restaurants open.
Yep,
And the Beauty and the Beast sing-along is open.
Chef's de France, we ate there already.
Yeah, Monsieur Paul is closed right now. But all is open, and that's a great place to get yourself a chocolate croissant or some other yummy treats. And they have their wine bar open as well. You can just come in here and do a wine flight, get a glass of wine, and you'll find yourself a nice little table and enjoy it over here. And then this is the artisan de glacé. Again, ice cream and sorbet. It's one of our favorite places tucked back in here. They all can get a great chocolate croissants, croque monsieur, and some great pastries and desserts there for sure. Monsieur Paul right now is closed. Les Maisons de Vin. It's also good. You can get drinks there. And then we're gonna go over here and check out the shop over here. So we're in the back of the France Pavilion. We saw they have the Ratatouille sign up. Can't wait for this ride. That's gonna be so awesome when it's done. I think it's really close to being finished, or really close to being finished, if not finished. But they're waiting to roll it out for the 50th anniversary. So that'll be exciting whenever it's out.
One of the attractions in the France Pavilion is the Beauty and the Beast Sing-Along, which is a 15-minute show featuring songs from the animated classic of Beauty and the Beast that guests can sing along to. This show rotates with the Impressions de France show, which is an 18-minute show featuring some beautiful landscapes and footage of France. As you wait for the show, the entrance includes a beautiful film gallery showcasing costumes and artwork from the theater, ballet, opera, and movies featuring French stories, including Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, The Phantom of the Opera, and my personal favorite, the costumes and props from the live-action release of Cinderella, including the glass slipper. As you stroll around the World Showcase, you transition from one country to the next with signature landmarks in each pavilion to help guide you along the way. One of the things that we especially love about Epcot is that many of the cast members are from the countries that you're visiting, and we love talking to them about their homelands and traditions. Our next stop on the way was the Morocco Pavilion, which includes a beautiful art gallery, the Spice Road Table restaurant, and some great shopping with traditional Moroccan clothing, jewelry, and decor. This is a beautiful pavilion designed to look like the Moroccan city, with beautiful decor, mosaics, and fountains that were actually designed by the Moroccan government when this pavilion was built. Here you can find citrus trees, date palms, and olive trees and fountains in the courtyard of the Fez House. Our next stop around the World Showcase was the Japan Pavilion, which is a great spot for shopping and dining at Epcot. As you enter the pavilion, you're greeted by the large red torii gate and the large blue roof pagoda and beautiful gardens. There are even streams inside the pavilion with water lilies and koi fish, as well as Japanese maples, bamboo, and other native plants. Japan is especially known for its large shopping area that includes a variety of Japanese gifts, snacks, and souvenirs, from Hello Kitty and Tamagotchis to anime and Kingdom Hearts, as well as traditional Japanese clothing, martial arts, and origami.
Shiwasu Holiday Kitchen right over here. We're in Japan. You can see we're right here in Japan. Just found ourselves a little booth back in here, right next to the Japan Pavilion. Nice little spot, tucked away.
You want to get here as early as you can because right now it's so quiet. It's wonderful.
Oh, it's wonderful. Later in the day, it'll get really crowded.
It gets pretty crowded, and there's lines for all the booths. So this
if
is
you want to try a lot of the holiday booths and try them out, then get here early and start your way walking around, and then try your favorites.
Yep.
Next up was the American Adventure Pavilion, which is located in the center of the World Showcase on the opposite side of the lagoon from Future World. This pavilion includes a beautiful colonial-style mansion and roses and gardens with red, white, and blue accents and theming. Inside the main building, they have a half-hour show called The American Adventure that includes animatronics and projection screens sharing key moments in American history. Here they also have the American Gardens Theater, where they have live shows and concerts throughout the year, including the Voices of Liberty. Dining options include the Regal Eagle Smokehouse Barbecue Restaurant, as well as the Fife and Drum, where you can get classic hot dogs and turkey legs. They also have a funnel cake stand and Block and Hans, where you can get American craft beers and Mickey pretzels.
See, this is about 45 minutes after park opening, and you can see how open it is. This is wonderful. It was last time we did rides first, and we didn't get over to the showcase until like 2:30 maybe, and it was crowded, and there were lines. So
yeah, they were really long lines for the holiday kitchen booths.
Mm-hmm.
So our strategy today was to go to the World Showcase first, so we can kind of eat around the world, And it's been great. We haven't had to wait in a line anywhere.
Hope we can make it all the way around and it'll keep up. Just making our way over to Italy.
The Italy Pavilion is one of our favorite locations in Epcot, with some amazing dining and shopping. When you enter the pavilion, you're greeted by the huge bell tower, which is actually a replica of the original in St. Mark's Square. They also have touches of Venice with beautiful bridges and gondolas alongside the World Showcase Lagoon. They also have beautiful fountains in the central plaza area of the pavilion, including Neptune's fountain, as well as olive and citrus trees. Italy is home to some of the best dining locations in Epcot, including the Tutto Gusto wine cellar, Via Napoli, which is an authentic Italian-style pizzeria with huge stone pizza ovens, and their signature restaurant, Tutto Italia. You can also find Italian merchandise in this pavilion, including Italian chocolates, snacks, and wines, as well as cookware and glassware, and gorgeous Venetian glass jewelry, handbags, and Italian perfumes. Epcot overall is an amazing place to do some shopping and look for unique souvenirs from different countries that you can't find anywhere else on Disney property.
I love the tumblers too. These are so cute. Got Mickey and Minnie having some spaghetti and meatballs. And these ears are so cute. Pizza with all the toppings.
The next stop on our journey is the Germany Pavilion. Lining the front of this pavilion is a row of sycamore trees that are pruned during the winter months to have a really unique look. Germany also has a clock tower that features a glockenspiel that plays on the hour, as well as a cute miniature German village with model trains. The plaza also includes a fountain with a statue of St. George and a cobblestone courtyard. There are a couple of dining options in Germany, as well as some great quick service. The Beer Garden restaurant is a popular location where guests can get all-you-can-eat traditional German food served in an Oktoberfest setting with folk dancing, yodeling, and entertainment. Summerfest is a quick service location where you can get bratwurst, sauerkraut, and pretzels, as well as an assortment of German beers. Caramel Kusha is a popular location as well, where you can find freshly made caramel popcorn, apples, candies, and other baked goods. They also have a variety of shops where you can find beer steins, cuckoo clocks, hand-painted eggs, and beautiful fine crystal jewelry and glassware. The next stop at the World Showcase is the China Pavilion, which is easy to spot with the large arched ceremonial gate at the entrance. If you venture into this pavilion, you'll find some pretty ponds and waterfalls and bamboo groves. They also have the Wondrous China show here, which is a 360-degree circle vision show, sharing footage and scenery across China. The House of Good Fortune is a fun place to do some shopping here, and they also have a couple of dining locations, including the Lotus Blossom Cafe and the Joy of Tea quick service, where you can get egg rolls, pot stickers, and some good bubble milk tea. The Norway Pavilion is next up on our list, which is designed to look like a Norwegian village. This location is fun to explore to see the different shops and stores, and you'll also find lots of different statues here of Norse gods and wooden trolls. One of the most popular rides at Epcot is here at this pavilion, the Frozen Ever After ride. This ride can get really long waits, stretching all the way back into China, so it's good to get here early if you want to ride this ride. This is also one of our favorite spots to get a sweet treat for their cream horns or their famous school bread, which is a delicious spiced bread with coconut topping and a cream filling. They also have the Akershus Royal Banquet Hall here, which in the past has been a princess character dining location, but during our visit in 2020, they had converted it into a relaxation station. The Frozen Ever After ride is a boat ride that takes you through a musical tour of Arendelle to see some of your favorite Frozen characters. This ride was actually rethemed back in 2016, and before that it was known as the Maelstrom attraction, but they've kept the same ride vehicles and ride system as the original attraction with some new scenes and theming from Frozen. This is a great ride for families since there's no height requirement, but do keep in mind that there are a couple of drops and parts of the ride that are in the dark. It is a sweet and fun ride for all ages, but the wait times do get very long for this attraction, so try to get here early or check the wait times through the day to find the best time to get in line.
Hello! I like to warm hugs too, yeah? Yes, yeah. I know you're a snowman. Come on, I know you do. Elsa's made a magic winter show. It's summer snow for spending me and you. Oh, we're going up to Elsa's ice palace. You and you and you, all of you. See you there. On a day very much like today, on our safe, consistent, and unselfish act of true love and full of another best friend. Bring your hair. Welcome to Elsa's Palace. The hot and the cold are both so intense. Put them together just makes sense.
Next up, we were off to the Mexico Pavilion, which is one of our favorite locations at Epcot. The main building here is a pyramid, and when you go inside, it feels like you've been transported to a Mexican village at nighttime with an outdoor marketplace. Just outside the pyramid in the Mexico Pavilion is the La Hacienda de San Angel, which is a dining reservation location that overlooks the World Showcase Lagoon. They also have the Cantina de San Angel, which is a counter service location with lots of outdoor seating. Choza del Margarita is also the outdoor margarita bar here. Inside the pyramid, you will find the marketplace with shopping and stores, as well as the San Angel Inn restaurant that overlooks an indoor waterway and another pyramid with a volcano in the background. You'll also find La Cava del Tequila inside the pyramid, which is an amazing tequila bar where you can get tequila flights and tastings and specialty drinks. Gran Fiesta tour with the 3 Caballeros attractions is also in Mexico, which is a dark boat ride that takes you along the waterway at the back of the pyramid. This is a really fun ride that's always one of our favorites, that takes you on a journey with Panchito and Jose to find their friend Donald Duck. At the end of the ride, you get to enjoy their concert with beautiful fireworks going off over your heads.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del barco. Y cuídense. Gracias.
The volcano.
I would be a little concerned.
Excuse me, we are looking for a dog.
We'll talk the amigos, no matter where he goes. The 1, 2, and 3 goes. We're always together. We have the stars to guide us. In dancing desire to play as we go.
Cava avocado inside the Mexico Pavilion at La Cava. This is a Tromba Blanco tequila with melon liqueur, fresh avocado and lime juice with hibiscus, salt rim, and served frozen. It looks really, really, really delicious. All right, let's take a sip. Look at this. We got the salt coming down here. This is a, hibiscus salt rim on here. And it's got melon liqueur and the Blanco tequila. And it's got pureed avocado in there with the melon liqueur. That is really, really good. It's very creamy, I guess sort of creamy from the avocado and the melon. Of course, there's a frozen drink, so it's very refreshing. You get that lime coming through. So this is the hibiscus salt rim. I'm gonna get a little bit of that too. That's nice and salty. Cuts through the melon, and I don't. This one might be pretty dangerous. I don't really taste a lot of the tequila coming through. A little bit. I taste more of the melon and more of the avocado. It's subtle and creamy. More refreshing than anything. It's nice and frozen. Today's a little bit warmer day, not hot. We're in the 70s today. This is a delicious and refreshing drink. Definitely recommend if you like frozen drinks but don't want something like really, really strong. This has got really nice flavor and light, and easy drinking. That's delicious. All right, let's see what you think. This is our first time trying this one too, so.
I've always wanted to try this.
I know. It was always
avocado.
intriguing because it's
Not something
avocado.
you would ever think to do in a margarita. But yeah, I don't get a lot of tequila, but it's nice, like cream, very creamy. I like that a lot. It's different.
I have nothing like I've ever tried. I think it's the creamy and the melon.
I don't know how to describe it. It's like a really creamy, almost like a shake, but
yeah. The avocado gives it that thickness, but it's thick and creaminess. But then you get the melon
rim
and
kind of throws me off. It
I
really
know.
smells flowery. I don't know that I really like the rim, to be honest. But I kind of this side I think it's gone.
I like it because I think
I got a little bit on my tongue, and it's just I don't like that floral.
Oh, the
taste.
floral. That's more my thing, I guess.
But other than that, I really like it.
Yeah, the salt helps cut through cut through the sweetness, though.
Yeah, no, I think I'd rather just have regular salt personally.
What do you think? Well, how would
the
you?
avocado itself is delicious.
Yeah, how would you rank it? Scale of 1 to 5.
Among I usually do a margarita on the rocks.
So you're not a big like frozen drink.
Yeah, but I like this as a frozen margarita. I definitely get this again. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It's great. No, I to come here, I'd try this.
Yeah,
This
right
good.
now La Cava is just doing drinks to go. Unfortunately, you can't go inside and enjoy it in their nice little bar.
You should be aware that you also right now have to wait to get in the pyramid because they're restricting the number of people.
I'll show over here. We're kind of tucked away on the side of the pyramid. There's some tables over here, and in the Mexico, and you can kind of see over there. There is a line to get into the pyramid.
It only took about 5 minutes for us.
Yeah.
But we noticed when we came earlier by mid-afternoon, the line was stretching down and
almost to China.
Yeah, it had to be at least. You would think it'd be 30 minutes. I don't know, but we didn't want to get in it.
Right. Right, and we wanted to ride Gran Fiesta tour, but we didn't want to wait in that kind of a line because there would be no line for Gran Fiesta once you get into the pyramid.
That's one of the best things about the ride is it's always pretty much a walk-on.
Right.
Right now, you get in the pyramid. You have to wait just to get in the pyramid. Most people are probably the number one attraction is the margarita bar. So
yeah.
That's what people are going for, not the ride.
Yeah,
So
and the shops. They want to see the shops. They want to get a margarita. They're not really necessarily going for the ride, but you've got to wait just to get in.
Tip, if you do want to eat at the restaurant, if you get a reservation for them, they'll let you right in. Just make sure, don't wait in that line. Go to a cast member, say, I have a reservation. They'll let you into the side.
Yeah, and that's the San Angel Inn that's inside the pyramid. And then they also have the La Hacienda de San Angel, which is outside. Now it's getting busy today. We're a couple hours in
This is when it starts picking up.
Since the park opened, and it's starting to pick up. The traffic's starting to get busier. So we made it around the World Showcase once. We started over in France, made our way around, hit up some of the holiday booths, and made our way around to Mexico, and
Get a little more tequila as you go
had to
down
stop
further.
for a margarita.
It's a good margarita.
It's a gorgeous day in Epcot today.
Next up on our journey around the World Showcase is the Canada Pavilion. The landmark here is hard to miss. It is a huge Victorian-style hotel inspired by the historic hotel in Ottawa, Canada. This pavilion has some of the most beautiful landscaping and gardens that you can walk through, and you can always catch the smell of maple in the air as you walk by. Here they have the Northwest Mercantile Store and Trading Post, where you can get maple syrup and candies and tea and cookies and their famous maple popcorn. At the very back of this pavilion, they have the Canada Far and Wide show. This is another Circle Vision show that takes you through some of the landscapes and scenery throughout Canada. The Canada Pavilion is also home to one of the most highly sought-after dining locations in all of Disney World, called Le Cellier. This is a signature dining restaurant that is known for their steaks and poutine and the Canadian cheddar cheese soup. It is a really small restaurant, so this, and because of its popularity, we highly recommend getting a dining reservation for this location as soon as your reservation window opens up. We were able to get a reservation here on our recent trip, and it was an amazing experience that we will not soon forget. And our dining review will be coming very soon.
So beautiful. Crossing over the English Channel from France to England.
Our last stop on our trip around the World Showcase is the United Kingdom Pavilion. Here you will find cobblestone streets, bright red phone booths, beautiful gardens, an English-style pub, and always smell the scent of fish and chips on the air. The Rose and Crown is their main dining location here, and you can get traditional pub fare like shepherd's pie and banger's mash. They also have the Yorkshire County Fish Shop, quick service location, where you can get a pint to go with your fish and chips. They also have a variety of shops in this pavilion, including the Toy Soldier, where you can get children's toys and Winnie the Pooh merchandise. The Tea Caddy is one of my favorite stops, where you can get both bagged and loose teas and also find tea sets and biscuits and treats. Tucked in the back of the pavilion is a pretty English garden with a maze and a gazebo, where you can also often find Winnie the Pooh and Mary Poppins.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thanks for joining us on our trip around the World Showcase at Epcot. We hope you enjoyed this tour around the world and sharing in some of our favorite spots in the park. We'll see you on our next adventure.